Took the team 7 days to develop this prototype of a ventilator. A project that was birthed after it emerged that a number of COVID-19 patients were losing the fight as a result of not having access to ventilators.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Bibi Mira here again. If you're new, do not forget to hit the subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. If you're not new, thank you for sticking around. So amidst the chaos going on in the world, amidst Chinese maltreating Nigeria, amidst Bill Gates' wife saying that there will be dead bodies lying on the streets of Africa, and amidst every other thing that's been happening this period, I bring you good news because African countries right now are actually producing ventilators locally to fight against COVID-19. For me, I think COVID-19 is a blessing in disguise because it is helping the innovative mindset of Africans. Things we weren't doing before, we are seeing ourselves doing this. And I know if we continue like this, we are going to go far because we have potentials, like seriously. I am so happy. So today I have decided to share the good part of what is happening during this period and leave every other thing that is going on. This is to motivate you. This is to let you know that if you're from Africa, that good things is about to happen to this continent, and it is time to prove ourselves. So 3 countries have taken the lead in Africa in production of these ventilators, and they are Nigeria, Kenya, and Ghana. So we're going to be starting from the first one, which is Nigeria. So in Nigeria, there are 2 schools that are currently producing ventilators. And the first of them is NDA, which is National Defense Academy. National Defense Academy are actually doing a very wonderful job because they are producing 2 types of ventilator. There is the type 1 and there is the type 2. Here is what it's all about. I guess I should just let you read it up to understand what exactly it is, but I am so proud. I'm so proud of Africa as a whole. I'm so proud the way we've been handling this pandemic, and I won't lie, we're going to get far if we stick together and unite to fight this pandemic. And that's for NDA. The second one is Ilaro Polytechnic. Ilaro Polytechnic said it took them 7 days to produce 1 ventilator, and they produced it with less than ₦1 million. This is good news and it is promising. So they said they've documented the steps and everything while producing the first ventilator, which means that other ones would not take them that long. So in a day or 2, they should be done with producing a ventilator. And they promise they can produce like 30 ventilators in 1 month. Isn't that good news, guys? Before we continue, let me show you guys their process.
Polytechnic Ilaro have designed a ventilator for Nigeria. The rector of the institution says he commissioned a team of engineers and medical doctors in the institution to find solutions to insufficient ventilators in the country. After several days of hard work, the team was able to design a functional ventilator with less than ₦1 million.
The system is an electromechanical device, and if you look at it, because of the complexity, we are using discrete electronic components. So we have various voltages working for different parts of the system. The embedded system is working on very light voltage. We have the electric motor and we have the display.
We have the ambu bag through which we get air or oxygen into the patients. The ambu bag is now connected to the airway tubing, and now this is now connected. This one is called the endotracheal tube, and we pass this one directly into the trachea. This is the trachea of the patient. So as the air is coming, the air flows through this tube into the endotracheal tube into the trachea so that the lungs can be fed with oxygen, and also there can be extraction of the carbon dioxide.
The rector says they are capable of mass producing more ventilators. All they need is federal government support.
So you guys have seen that, right? How proud are you? Because I am very, very, very proud. Like, I'm so proud of them. Yeah. So moving on to Kenya, there is a university called Kenyatta University. Yeah. So Kenyatta University scholars are actually producing ventilator prototypes, and very soon they are going to start producing mass ventilators. Guys, I am so proud of this continent, and I'm proud we are doing everything possible to fight this pandemic, from producing surgical masks, hand gloves, and so many things, to manufacturing ventilators. This is real good news. So before we continue, let us watch the Kenyatta University scholars. Yeah.
It took the team 7 days to develop this prototype of a ventilator, a project that was birthed after it emerged that a number of COVID-19 patients were losing the fight as a result of not having access to ventilators. The students, together with their lecturers, say they used locally available materials that cost the institution 500,000 shillings to assemble. And today, Trade and Industrialization Cabinet Secretary Betty Maina, accompanied by the Principal Secretary for University Education and Research, Simon Nabukwesi, were here to witness the fruits of the team's labor.
Necessity is the mother of invention. You've come up with this invention at the right time, and it's a step beyond the ordinary boundaries of routine engagement.
How amazing. Whenever I watch this video, it puts a smile on my face, and I'm like, you know what, I need to come on here and talk to you guys about it. Yes, we know there is a lot going on right now, but instead of us to focus our energy on those negative things, we should remember that there are things like this that are going on, and it is people that are putting themselves out there to make these things happen. So we should also appreciate them. Like, I'm really, really proud of these people, and I'm so proud. So the next one is Ghana producing low-cost ventilator. Ghana, on the other hand, is also producing low-cost ventilators to help fight COVID-19 locally. We have realized that we have no friends. Like, the continent has no friends at all. We are here dealing with Chinese, we are here dealing with the West, we are here dealing with Europe. Like, we have no friends, and this is the period we need to help ourselves. And to help ourselves, we need to come together, we need to unite. And I am proud that these few countries I'm mentioning in Africa have taken lead to do these things. Guys, if we continue like this, I can already imagine how far we will get. We would get to a point where each and everything being used in Africa will be made in Africa, and I can't wait for that time to come. So going back to what I was saying, Ghana is producing low-cost ventilators. Just the way I had played other videos for Nigeria and Kenya, I'm just going to let that of Ghana play so that you guys can be proud of yourself. I feel every African watching this video should be proud to be an African, and should be proud of what is happening in Africa. We should be proud of how we are fighting this pandemic, how people are putting themselves on the line to do all these things. These people producing this thing could have as well stayed at home and observed the lockdown and all those things, but they are putting themselves out there, trying to make research, trying to manufacture these things. The least we could do is just to appreciate their efforts and be proud of them. So without wasting so much of your time, let us look at this Ghana clip.
You have this pump system, push it up and down, and then air gets filled, and then air gets into the lungs. So this system is going to be tied to a mechanical system which is timed. So it's going to be done automatically. So as it goes up and down, air is pumped into the lungs. This is the artificial lungs. Here, behind here, we have the humidifier. Here we have the PEEP. That is the positive end expiratory pressure valve. And here we have the scrubber. So these four main parts make up the basic ventilator. So based on its operation, the pump will be coupled to a mechanism here to do the automatic pumping. So it will move up and down. So as it's being pumped, the lungs are being filled. As it's being pumped, the lungs are being filled. Then when the lungs are filled, during the patient will have to expire the air out. So during the expiratory phase, the air goes through the PEEP system, which prevents the lungs from collapsing, and then goes through the scrubber, which kills the viruses before the expired air is emitted into the environment. So basically, that is how it works.
What is left for this to work?
So currently we are 3D printing the rack and pinion system to do the automatic pumping. So currently that is what is left to complete the first prototype of this version.
So how do you feel watching these clips? I feel happy, relieved, proud. Necessity, they say, is the mother of invention, and I'm glad Africa has taken this opportunity to do these things. Things we thought we couldn't do before, we are doing it right now, and I believe we have potentials to do even more. Yeah, I believe so. I hope you are happy watching all these clips just the same way I am happy. If you are, I would like you to leave your thoughts on the comment section down below. Please, if you have any other information of any African countries that are manufacturing or producing anything to help fight against this COVID-19 pandemic, please don't forget to leave it down on the comment section. I will all make a video about it so we could all be happy. Yeah, so guys, I will have to leave you guys now. If you like this video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in my next video, and until then, bye bye.